Hello everybody. In this video I want to give you another knowledge. I wanted to show you how to find the gradient of vertical and the horizontal lines. In previous videos we have seen how to find the gradient of straight lines but which are oblique. So this example is for horizontal and the vertical lines. If you are not subscribed to this channel until now, please subscribe first and hit the notification bell so that we will be together whenever I upload a new videos. So here I have example here. Follow how I do, how I explain, then you will be able to do any other vertical and the horizontal lines. So stay in touch with us. Okay, so we need to find the gradient of lines in the graph drawn below. Mean here we have the graph. We have, this is y-axis, you see, this is also x-axis. Then we have this line, this one, this is y equal 4, and this is horizontal line. The vertical line is this one, which is x equal -2. Those are two lines that we need to find their gradient, right? So let us start by the line. Let's call this one line number 1. This is line number 2. Let's start by line number 1. For line number 1, you remember that gradient actually equal to the change in y-axis, divided by, y coordinates divided by change in x coordinates. This is the general formula for gradient. So now you have to come and take some points by random on the line. We are considering this line 1, which is y equal 4. And this line is this one. We have to take 2 points by random that we will use within this formula, right? You see, here we have maybe let me take like this point. Let me take this one. This point, which is -1 and then -1 and 4. This is a point -1 and 4. I can even take 2 and 4 here. And 4 here. So those 2 points are on the line. So this is the first point, this is the second point. I'm going to use those ones so that I can get the gradient. And this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2 for this line. So gradient, which is m, gradient which is represented by m generally is equal to the change in y2. Have y2 which is 4. Now it is 4 minus y1 which is also 4 is 4. Then divided by x2. We have x2 here. Now it is 2. Now it is 2 minus x1 which is negative 1. This is x1 which is equal to negative 1. So we have to subtract negative 1. You see, this is equal to 4 minus 4 will be 0. Then divided by 2 minus 1. Now it is 2 plus 1 which is equal to 0 over 3. Now our gradient equal 0. So generally the all horizontal lines have gradient of 0, or horizontal lines have gradient equal to 0. This is general for all horizontal lines. So let's talk about vertical line. This is for horizontal. This is for horizontal line. Now vertical line. The vertical line we considered here is this line which is x equal negative 1. So we come here on this graph. This is a vertical line. Also we have to take 2 points by random, but those 2 points must be on the line. That's why I can even take this point. Let me take this one. Negative 2 and 4. I have the point negative 2 and 4. Let me call this point P, and another point here will be like a negative 2 and 1. This one, negative 2 and 1. I call this Q. So to find the gradient, I use the same formula, right? You remember that the gradient equal to the change in y coordinate. Now it is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Change in y coordinates divided by change in x coordinate, or can say it's a change in vertical distance divided by change in horizontal distance. You remember that I have explained the issues of gradient in the previous videos. So if you didn't see that video, please go down and go and check that one. And we are using this formula now. So the gradient here will be y2. You see, we have 2 points. We have point Q, which is negative 2 and 1. We have another point which is point P with negative 2 and 4. And this is x1, this is y1. This is x2, this is y2. So the gradient will be y2, which is 4, minus y1, which is 1, divided by x2, which is negative 2, minus x1, which is negative 2. Now it is negative 2 here. Now this is equal to, this is 3 divided by, this is negative 2 plus 2, and it is equal to 3 divided by 0. And by using the calculator, 3 divided by 0, calculator shows the error. It means does not exist. So gradient doesn't exist. Now, in general, the gradient of horizontal lines, vertical lines, gradient of vertical lines is not defined, or does not exist. The gradient of vertical lines are not defined. Right? Okay, this is how to find the gradient of horizontal lines and the vertical lines. So stay in touch with Maxwell's TV for the next videos about gradient, even other topics. We shall talk about it. See you in the next videos.